Okay, so the body here, I cut out the firewall here for the bell housing to fit and the transmission to fit into place. It's been chopped. It's got about a 4-inch chop on it, and I'm gonna keep it at that. The inside, I'm basically gonna keep the sub rails and just kind of fix the spots that need repair. You know, these notches that you see, that's where the original cross members went across, and on the body there. And I'm gonna redo that, make them a little more strong because they were kind of rotted out. So I just need to replace them. So this is the start of the side rails where the sub rails are going to be. This is going to be the framing underneath of that, which will sit on top of the chassis and support the body. So one by one, what I did is stuck it in the bandsaw and just cut a notch out of it like that, bent it to the angle to fit the original angle of the sub rails and the body, and I'll just weld that up. I'll put some filler plate in there. You know, I'll cut this up and clean it up real good and stick it in there because that fits just right. And then weld it together so that whenever I'm actually welding, it won't close this gap up, and then I don't lose the angle. Because otherwise, if you just start to weld like this, what's going to happen is it's going to start shrinking this back together and closing this up, and you're going to lose your angle. So, you know, I find it best, even if you tack, you know, here and here on the other side, you still have a chance of losing, you know, a half a degree or whatever, which is acceptable, but I'm not going to mess with that. This piece fits right in there, just right. So I'll basically cut that, take a grinder to it so it makes a wedge shape and fits right down inside of that tube, and then weld it all up, and voila. And that'll give me the pieces for the inside. And that is gonna center right along in this part of the sub rail, as you can see, and then that goes right back. And then I'll have the cross pieces going across to the other side that you just saw that I made. Well, anyway, that's where I'm at right now. I have to buy some more material. Whenever I get the rest of it made up, then I'll probably post another video of, you know, how I just fabricate the whole bottom frame for the body to be supported. Just kind of go from there. But I do have plans to frame in up here and up there in front of the A-pillar and just across underneath of the dash, just for support, because the motor, you know, is going to be pushing close to 500 horsepower, and you got to have support, or it's going to tweak everything out and screw everything up, and then my project's just kind of ruined. And it's not something that I'm just going to want to drive every now and again, and I might even want to race somebody if I'm feeling jumpy or whatever. But that's all for this video, first video. So talk to you again soon.